What's up, guys? Shake around. We're coming back at you with another video, and today we're back doing our Week 15 NFL Power Rankings. Hope you guys are liking this so far. Next year, I'm gonna do this on Wednesday, so I do not forget and take it off. Like the weekly predictions is easy. I can do that, but it takes a long time to make these rankings. I normally make these rankings at school, but to put them in the computer and everything, it takes a long time. So I just gotta start doing them on Tuesday. So, or Wednesday, probably Wednesday, since Tuesday's kind of early. But yeah, all right, let's hop into this. The Jags are at 32. Urban Meyer's gone. He's fired. I actually should probably move him above the Texans for that. But whoever wins this matchup, whoever loses this matchup, whoever loses is going to the bottom. Or probably the Jets or Lions is probably going to end up going to the bottom if it's close or something. Yeah, the Jags are at 32. Urban's gone. Nobody likes each other there. And, nobody likes each other and the team sucks. The reason I have the Texans above them is because the Texans don't hate each other's guts. And the Texans, put up 13 points. And it was actually close until the fourth quarter. So good job to the Texans. 30, we have the Lions. They still didn't look good, but I like their productivity this season more than the Texans and Jags. So that's why I got the Lions at 32. They just got smacked by the Broncos in every way possible. 29 is the Jets. The Jets, they're the Jets. They did keep it close, just then Taysom Hill started getting garbage time touchdowns. Made the score look bigger than it probably was, but that was pretty decent performance from the New York Jets. 28 is the Carolina Panthers. The bottom four teams are interchangeable for me, but this Panthers team, they need their offense isn't good and their defense is gonna keep them in the game. So I think the Panthers D is really good. They need a quarterback and a line so badly. It's not even funny. Now, we got the Giants at 27. I mean, they were keeping it close for a little bit of the season. Now they're just getting blown out. In a game that if they had Daniel Jones, they might have won. They scored a few garbage time touchdowns that made them look pretty good, but ultimately they just got blown out in that one. They need Daniel Jones to come back, even though he's not very good. I think you might get a quarterback, but where the Giants are going to be picking, they're going to probably trade down if they want a quarterback, because quarterbacks are not going to come easy this year. 26 is the Chicago Bears. They lost, but I've been moving up a little bit. I saw some impressive stuff from the Bears. The offense played okay until Justin Fields just started getting killed. He just needs an offensive line, new coaching staff, and the Bears will be in contention next season once again. 25 is the Saints. I should probably have them higher, but they lost to the teams that are ahead of them. Well, no way they did. I'll change it next week. I mean, there's always next week, right? All right, so we got the Saints at 25. They got a win against the Jets. Taysom Hill, nope, not a passing touchdown though for the Saints, which is strange in a way. So I have the Saints at 25. 24 is the Falcons. They got a nice win on the road in Carolina. Carolina is struggling, but that does put the Falcons back in playoff contention. Falcons necessarily haven't beaten the good teams, but I mean they beat bad teams, I guess. Why is Madden renovating, bro? I hate this so much. 23 is the Philadelphia Eagles. They were on bye week. I just had them moving down because a few other teams moved up, like Seahawks, Dolphins. Just because, I don't even know why would I ever have the Eagles above the Dolphins? That doesn't even make sense, looking back on that. No, I had the Dolphins higher. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. All right, the Eagles are at 23. Decent bye week. Get Jalen Hurts healthy for this game against Washington that will likely decide who's going to be the final wild card team. 22 is the Las Vegas Raiders. They're the annual Raiders, man. They do it the same time every year. The Raiders are just collapsed. And it's disappointing to be a Raiders fan right now. This week, though, a trip to maybe get back in the playoffs. So my Browns are just dead. 21 is the Seattle Seahawks. Rashad Penny, maybe? If Rashad Penny could play like that every week, Russ could get it to DK, Lockett, and Gerald Everett every week, the Seahawks would have probably the best offense in the NFL, but that's not what they do every week. The defense played okay. The offense scored a few garbage time touchdowns. Seahawks move up a little bit on the rankings. 20 is the Steelers. I don't even know why I had them at 13. That was a horrible idea. Yeah, it was embarrassing, that first half. But in the second half, they did show fight, like a Mike Tomlin-led team will always do, to come back and show some heart against the, Vikings. Okay. But, yeah, they still lost pretty big. 19 is the Vikings after a embarrassing road loss in Detroit. The Vikings came back, and, he did okay. They beat the Steelers. They almost Vikinged it, but they didn't Viking it. They held on to the lead because it was a big enough lead. So, good job to the Vikings. 18 is the Washington football team. Lost against the Cowboys. It wasn't really close. Washington made it a game at the end. I mean, good job to Washington, but, I don't know, man. Taylor Heineke was getting killed out there. And Scary Terry's concussion. 17 is the Denver Broncos on a day where they honored Demaryius Thomas. They just got the beat down 100%. I mean, the Lions just got the beat down, not the Falcons. It was the Lions for sure. Good job to the Broncos. Good win. 16 is the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar is hurt, and that's not good. They need to get healthy, and there are a lot of guys that have season-ending injuries on that team. Their secondary is real beat up. The offense is real beat up. The O-line is real beat up. Everything's beat up on the Ravens right now, and they lost to a also beat up team, the Cleveland Browns. I even have the Dolphins higher. They're at 15. Yeah, they were on bye week and I have them moving up 5, which is a bit strange, but I probably should have had them up here all along. They're on a very big win streak, and they could win out potentially, which would be very scary to play them in the playoffs. 14 is the Cincinnati Bengals. They lost to a good team in the Niners. Just, you probably should win those games, right? Yeah. The offense looked great. The defense looked pretty good. Just, they couldn't put it all together in the end. 13 is the Browns. They beat the Ravens. I'm very happy. But their entire team is going to be injured this week. They're all on the COVID list. Everyone's hurt. But all they need is Chubb and Myles Garrett, and they'll be okay. 12 is the Bills. They lost in Tampa, and it was not even really close. They made it a game at the end. If they'd played the entire game, the Bills would have won for sure. But they didn't play the entire game. They only played one half. And then they allowed Brashard Perriman to just run through their entirety. 11 is the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, good stuff from the Niners. Great win in Cincinnati after a rough loss to a deflated Seattle team. This week, a home tilt with the Atlanta Falcons. 10, we got the Colts. They're only moving down because a few more teams moved ahead of them. But good job. The Colts this week have a very difficult task at hand when the New England Patriots come to town. And if the Colts win, they'll earn some respect on the power rankings. 9 is the Tennessee Titans. Titans are pretty good. They lost. I mean, they won, but I have them moving down. I just really don't think they're all that good. Really banged up still. And if they were playing any other team, to be completely honest, they probably would have lost. The offense didn't play great at all. 8 is the LA Chargers. Good win at home against the Giants. I mean, it wasn't an impressive win, but it was a blowout win. When teams like the Titans didn't look impressive, the Colts didn't play. So yeah, I have the Chargers moving up a little bit. 7 is the LA Rams with a massive, massive win. I want to have them moving up a little bit more, but I just can't have them moving up a little bit more. But just again, a really, really nice win against the Chargers. Sorry about that. At 6 we got the Cowboys. They pretty much dominated Washington. And Micah Parsons is going to be the for sure defensive rookie of the year. I don't think he's going to get defense player of the year, though, because he's going to go to Miles Garrett. At 5, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They would probably stay higher if they didn't, almost blow that lead, but I think these top 4 teams are better than the Bucs right now, so that's why I have the Bucs at 5. But the offense is still clicking. The pass defense, though, is a worry something to be concerned about. 4 is the Cardinals. I think it was a decent loss. I mean, they played good. It's just they're probably going to lose to the Rams once a year. And that was the time that the Cardinals lost to the Rams, so I think they're okay. At 3, I have the New England Patriots. Decent job by the Patriots in that one. Wait, what am I even saying? They didn't even play. They were on bye. But thanks to the Cardinals, Patriots are moving up. At 2, I have the Packers. I can't move them up to number 1 because they didn't look insanely impressive, but they did good enough. So they're just going to stay at number 2. And at number 1 is Kansas City Chiefs. They're back here again. Like they were in week 1. So, yeah, the Chiefs are back. I think they're the best team in the NFL right now. They're playing great offense. They're playing great defense. They're beating good teams. This week, though, until the Chargers see who will take the AFC West. Those are my Week 15 NFL Power Rankings. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.